I really just want to be attached to projects that mean something, you know, like, gotta kill your phone, bro. Yeah, I just want to be attached to projects that mean something. I'm very blessed to be working on this documentary with Spike Lee right now, When the Levess Broke, about New Orleans post Hurricane Katrina. I think that's going to be an important piece historically. You know, I think it's going to be one of those things that many, many years from now, people are going to look at that film. It's an HBO film. So I'm really proud of that. And I'm a part of, like, you know, I think a small wave of cats that are trying to be the next thing in independent film, where, you know, we want to pick up sort of where, you know, Spike Lee has left off. Not that Spike is gone, but insofar as I don't believe that there's been anyone since he came out that has forwarded the image of black people on the big screen. You know, I think everyone is either doing their best Spike Lee impression or they're doing a music video in a 2-hour, you know, form. So I don't think anyone has really pushed it aesthetically to the next level. And I think you need just, you know, new blood in the biz, and I want to be a part of that wave. You know, I definitely want to be right at the forefront of that wave. So that's where I hope to be in the next couple years.
So what school did you go to?
I went to Brooklyn College.
Okay.
Film and TV radio.
Do you find a formal education important to this field?
Yeah. For the main reason is you get your mistakes out in a place where it doesn't matter. At least your biggest mistakes. You don't want to make big mistakes in the industry because people never forget that. You know, they never forgive that. So it's good to do that in school.
Who are your biggest influence in the film industry?
Or whose work do I admire, you mean?
Who was the person, like, is there a particular person or somebody that really inspired you throughout your whole film experience?
I wouldn't say any one person did, no. I mean, you know, Spike definitely showed me that you can be from Brooklyn, New York, and make movies, and you can make movies about people that you know, and people that look like you. You know, that's one of the greatest things that I learned, or that I got from watching his movies. And then he also made our people look and seem real. You know, a lot of times they're like two-dimensional caricatures, and it's not really how we are as a people. You know, we're like everybody else. All human beings are, you know, multifaceted and complex individuals. So Spike definitely showed me that. In the business, I would just like learn from everybody. You know, I was a sponge, so you can get knowledge from anybody on set. You know, whether or not that person is directly your direct supervisor or not. You just pick up things just by watching. So I always learn from a lot of different people.
How would you suggest to a younger person trying to get into this field? What formula, what do you advise them to do? What steps?
There's no formula. Like, if you really want to do this, then there's no plan B. You just hit it full steam, learn what you have to learn, and do what you have to do. You know, you can't have a chip on your shoulder. You can't think that you're going to be the top dog, you know, your first day. You know what I mean? You can't expect to hit a home run your first day at bat, you know. So be humble, learn, you know, and don't quit. That's really the only way. I never had a plan B. I still don't, you know. And many years ago, I saw an interview with Eddie Murphy where he talked about that. And someone asked him, you know, did you have a backup plan? He was like, no. It's like, if you have a backup plan, that means that, you know, your first plan, you weren't really trying to make that work in the first place. So there is no plan B. That's the only advice I can give you. Just go out there full steam and make it happen.